Yes, some coins did move so much in just 1 month. So today, 10 charts, 10 coins, 10 predictions. Let's dive into the charts. Thank you for not having attention span of a goldfish. And let's dive into Dash. 3-day chart versus dollar, every chart. Dash has gone under the radar, but it has proven its worth to some extent. This trend line that was established here, August, retested in November, was broken at the end of November. Here we can say that Dash started something completely new. The downtrend is over. Here we even retested the trend line, making it a support. This is a good stuff. And now we are living in the uptrend. And as long as we are above this trend line, we will be in one. For now, I would say that this channel to the upside is the path of the Dash. And yes, we are facing resistance, which could pinpoint that we are in a retracement mode to the lower trend line. After that, a new whoosh or something like that. Either way, the uptrend is not broken. Now remember, these channels break at some point, and there is always a possibility that all of this story, which I believe is about the same or even more, that this is a bear market rally still. If we break this channel, and at some point we will, then is the question, will we touch this band, this trend line, or go to those lows of around $30 one more time? That for me is still an option. We got the volume, the interest to some extent is back, and with the help of my two friends, 34 and 55 simple moving average, they are a little simple, but they are effective. We can call for a good run in the short term, because we are living for quite some time. I would say about a good 2 months we are above those moving averages, and you can see that that wasn't the case. So expect a retracement, but in all its honesty, we got a lot of room to wiggle out. We can retrace much, move up, and still be in a bull phase. This is not a bull market yet, don't get fooled, and big volatility in either direction is still a possibility. Once a star, today just a participant. NEO, one of my favorite tokens at those times. The good thing is we are above this band, so there is some hope for a new move into the new zone. So NEO, yes, is moving slowly, but it can still move. Because remember, just like Dash, summer, fall, resistances broken. So a new story or chapter is coming. Maybe this is a recovery story, maybe this is not yet that one bull market you're waiting for, no altcoin season yet. But the recovery, yes, absolutely. And frankly, I would like to see a little more volume for NEO to get into those highs that you are expecting. And if you are not expecting a retracement, that you are not thinking straight. We are now at $9, which is a clear example of resistance. That was shown here in November. If that line is broken, we are flying straight to 12. If not, be careful of retest of that trend line that was broken at the beginning of this year. Almost the same again story with Thorchain Rune. In August we were rejected by this band that I created with 34 and 55 moving average. Not anymore, we broke it and we are mingling above it. Now this is not looking that, let's say, strong, and absolutely a retracement could be coming. But for now, either way, something is happening with the recovery. And that recovery started all the way here at the beginning of last month, because resistance broken, retested with a little fractal, and then gone to the upside. Thorchain is looking pretty slow at the moment, but it did the job. It's above those moving average, it broke this high resistance. Maybe one more pullback to the downside to scare the shit out of all of you, and then a real bull market. That's all the options. You choose what to believe. Let's not repeat ourselves, cause again, copy paste, engine coin. Okay, we will repeat ourselves. Band line that was resisting us here is broken officially with this candle with high volume, which is an excellent sign. I would expect, based on this, if we don't fizzle back below it, that would be very bearish. If not, Yep, this is an option. This is becoming a default. Resistance broken. Here we broke it and continue to the upside. Engine coin is looking pretty good. As I'm saying, don't get too caught up with all this hype that is going around Twitter and YouTube and all the social media, because we are still in a pretty much big danger of a bear market trap. A little rally to get more participants and then throw us back one more time to retest those lows. I can guarantee that would scare the living shit out of you. You don't believe it? Well, try it out. Let's continue with Zilliqa. Zil is having the same story. Let's not repeat ourselves. Or let's. Downtrend, band resisting us here, almost here. Now we are fighting it. Now we are above it, above this band, but those, let's say, values are not set in stone. There are some higher moving averages here, which I haven't drawn today, which are probably rejecting us. So Zilliqa is still not in the green, in the open field of bulls. You see, we are above it, which is a good sign. We've broken this trend line, well, right here at the beginning of this year, and are now doing small steps to the upside. I think the retracement will come. Maybe now, maybe in a few weeks, it doesn't matter. The important stuff is to keep, if not those moving averages that are standing at 2 cents, well, then at least this trend line, to make that super high value base that will propel us to the higher grounds. Remember that at 3 cents, where we are right now, there is a lot of price commotion. Look at here, how this price supported us. And now, of course, in giving us some trouble. Maybe this is just preparation for a new move to the upside. If that is the case, well, hold your horses, here we go. Again, copy paste, rinse and repeat, 1 inch network. Rejection by band, even more clearer rejection here. Look how this 55 moving average exactly resisted us on this wick. And now, with the latest candle, we are above it. Guys, this could be a big thing, but also at the same time a fake out. We need to show some more strength. If 1 inch go to the higher grounds, can hold this level of around 50 cents, it's an excellent sign. Because the downtrend is finished. One more time, summer, fall, rise in the winter, right? This clutter of trend lines and moving averages made us a significant resistance, but now we are in the free zone. So let's see how this played out. Maybe one more retest of those lower levels and then whoosh to the higher grounds. I would say that for now that level of 50 cent between 53 and 48 is a pretty important one for the future support of the price. In my country, kava means coffee, and on the 3-day chart, kava means trouble. Kava, I think this is the first one today that hasn't broke this resistance band. You can see the signs of resisting price, and now we are doing exactly that. We reigned into that territory at around, well, $1. Yes, we are fighting the level of $1. 55 standing on $1.15, and the lower one, 34, is 91 cents. So we're right at that point, but still hasn't been able to break it. That doesn't mean that we won't. This kind of looks like a bull flag, but I still can't call this a bullish chart regarding those two moving averages. Bulls did step in, and you can see that here established line, which was broken with this candle. We are above that line, so we have something going on, but this is very slippery slope. I want to see a break above $1.15 in this case to be bullish on kava. For now, be very careful. If we get rejected, we get thrown below 91 cents, and below this trend line it could get very ugly, touching lows of around 50 cents. We'll see. If Bitcoin and friends go up, so will kava. For those of you interested in USDC coin, look at this. Small steps, but big things. Here we were rejected by 34, here we were rejected by 55, here practically by both, but on this candle we broke above it. USDC network is above crucial line of resistance. And I would say that XDC network is above crucial line of resistance regarding this trend line that originates all the way from summer. Look how smoothly it resisted us. Doesn't give a shit about your wants, hopes, like here also. But here we broke it. It wasn't easy, but we are now above it. This doesn't look very strong, but still, if we don't fall below 2 cents, I mean the lower regions of 2 cents, it will be good. For now, we must be biased to the bullish side until proven otherwise. And now something completely different that will blow your mind. Like it's breaking every level of resistance above it. Singularity net, ladies and gentlemen, is crushing it. I didn't saw this chart before choosing this coin for this video, but look at this. Look at that move. I think this one is the star of today. Can you see what this number is? 639% from that base. Man, what do you know? The real move started with this candle when we clearly broke those moving averages. We are not just above it, we are gliding, but this is now getting very, very dangerous. We are well above our zone of value. And the zone of value at me would be something like this. 6 cents. We are now at 33. Wow, man. Look at this move. 6 cents. If you can spot it. Look at this. Resistance, 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 resistance. Rocket ship. Now, of course, no one is expecting a move like this in that strength. But as you can see, Singularity Net is absolutely crushing it. This is a bullish chart by any measure, and we are having even volume. Best chart of the day, but is it now a good time to buy? Not so sure, because the move of 637%, how long it could last. I don't want to call the tops. For now, this thing is going like a freight train, so let's leave it like that. Who would have thought that all this region was a great investment opportunity? But those wicks are looking very scary. But as you can see, when 6 cents was broken with full body candle, it was demolition, man, to the upside. This could continue, but for how long, time will tell. And last but not least, Kin, you requested this, so here it is. But it really is the least of all of those 10. This is looking pretty bad, and we don't have any confirmation for the upside move. Now, I'm not familiar with this coin enough to know fundamentals, why things happening, what happened here on this wild ride. What happened yesterday, where Kin fell almost 40%. I mean, this is the last 3 days, but you know, huge fall, man. Is this a good buying opportunity? It could be, but do you have any confirmation on it? You don't. This is a very dangerous play if you decide to buy now. High reward? Absolutely, if this is the bottom, but also high risk. What I would do if I was an investor, waiting before Kin go above this band. I'm not even familiar with those valuations. Wow, haven't seen such low numbers in, I don't know how, 0.000009 is our high resistance zone. Okay, let's leave it like that. I would buy when we cross that valuation, at least to have some kind of confirmation, because who said that this won't go lower? Maybe this high volume, this candle is showing you that this is the end, that this is the capitulation that you've been waiting for. Yes, that is a possibility, but do you have a confirmation? You do not. Many of the cryptos, especially Kin that you are seeing on the screen right now, needs to be played with caution. We are not out of the bear land yet. You have to remember that. So stay safe and follow me into the next one.